Alright, welcome back to the Figure Trap. My name is Saga, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Marvel Legends Compound Hulk. That's right, Compound Hulk, Walmart exclusive. I'm really excited to get this guy out of the box, so let's get him out of this box and onto the table. Let's do this.
The figure trap.
Alright, packaging time. So, right off the bat, you can see there's a big window to see the giant monster figure inside. Yep, that looks really good. Doesn't even need much in the front. Marvel Legends on the top there, or Legends series. And then Hulk in the front here. And then you got this gradient color, which is like reversed to how the figure actually is. So that's interesting. This stuff, that thing, same thing. And then really cool looking artwork on the back. I really like the way this looks on the back. You got a write up here so you can learn about the compound Hulk and what that all means. And then you got these really cool pictures, man. I really like that. Then you got the gradient fist on the top too. All right, so yeah, let's get him out of this package. Real quick, I just wanted to show this like picture they have on the back behind the Hulk. It was kind of obscured by the figure, but yeah, pretty cool. All right, here we go. Here he's out of the package and on the table and ready for inspection. So, yeah, right off the bat, looking at the head, you can see that we have a really cool looking face here. I believe is the same as the Red Hulk, but we'll make that comparison later. Really nice paint dividing the face in the center, and even down the chest you can already see that they did a really good job at like keeping the paint nice and even, so that's cool. um yeah, so we got some veininess all over him. He's got some like veininess on his arms. Yeah, that's a word, veininess. And yeah, nice split down the center. On the back the paint looks good. He's got these single joint elbows with the little like flap that everybody gives crud to Motu Origins about, but yeah, so they're not the only ones, are they? Okay, and then we got really good texture on the pants. You got these little like tear flappy things, but they feel like plasticky and like a separate piece, so that's pretty cool. And then we have rips here in the upper part of the pants, and we have, I really like how this is like purple here. Like this if they did a repaint of that, I would be down for it for sure. And then on the feet we have some like more veiny looking details. So yeah, it's pretty cool, pretty cool. Yeah, I really think aesthetically they did a good job with him. All right, now let's take a look at accessories. Pretty simple. We got two hands. We got some grippy hands because he came with the standard punch hands originally. So, yep, we got two hands, and that's it. That's all we got. But yeah, moving on. All right, we got him here next to Outback Hulk and Red Hulk, and you can see they're all about the same size. So that's as it should be. Yeah, let's compare Red Hulk and Compound Hulk real quick because I'm thinking there's probably a lot of similarities here. Like, look at the face. The face is pretty much identical with different paint. You can see they kind of gave him more shading on the Compound Hulk and stuff on the face, and but yeah, I mean, there's some real similarities there. It's the same grimace. Everything's basically the same. It's just the way they painted it makes it look a little bit different. But when you look at like everything else, I mean, the chest is the same. It's basically the same figure. They just gave it different paint. Yeah, same little veins on the arms. One thing though that they did is they did yeah, you can see it on the pants too. But they gave him painted toenails and fingernails, and on the Compound Hulk, you can see there's no paint on the fingernails. So I guess we sacrificed the nail paint so we could have this like purple and green on the Compound Hulk, I guess. But yeah, but otherwise, they are really similar figures. I mean, that's the same thing, right? So this is a repaint, but that's cool. I would take a repaint with the purple and the green so I could have them like on the other side of him up on the shelf, and that's probably how I would display it. So yeah, a repaint, but a good repaint. All right, so now we got him next to She-Hulk, and Vampire Hunter Spidey without his cape, just to give a better size comparison here. But yeah, you can see where he stands alongside them. All right, let's get into articulation. So, yeah, good stuff, good stuff. Let's check this head. Okay, so kind of hard to show him in this frame, but yep, that much down. Not too much up, not too much tilt, little bit. I mean, yeah, it's pretty good actually. I didn't think we were gonna get that much, but yeah. And then you got 360, turn him all the way around. Yeah, that's good. Then at the shoulder, 360 of course. Then we got some butterfly joint going on there. Some high shoulder joint, butterfly joint. We got a lot of good stuff going on there. And then you can see that how that joint pops up to give it a real like cock back look, so you can really get him ready to punch somebody. So yeah, that's freaking cool. Yeah, and this little piece is weird because it's like a separate piece. Like his bicep is separate. I guess I never noticed that on the Red Hulk, but it is the same. But yeah, so just that's interesting. That's something. And that's where that flap's built into too. So, huh? Yeah. Okay. All right. So we got single jointed elbow there. Hold on. Let me grab the Red Hulk just to make sure that that is actually the same way. So all right, so yeah, it is the same. Looking at the Red Hulk, he has the same like detached muscle joint there, which is it's cool, but like you got to be careful because if you get it turned around, it could look really weird. So you want to make sure that you kind of keep it in the same position because you can see on the Red Hulk here, it looks like more in place or something, and it's just the way that it's aligned because I've kind of been messing with this one. It became a little bit strange looking at least in the positioning, but yeah. So yeah, anyway, so that's a separate piece, and then we got single jointed elbows. Yeah. And we also have the, let me see, so you get that much. See where he's at. They got that much on the wrist. Yeah, 360, not much tilt. Ab crunch, looking at about, see, about like that. He goes back a lot. Goes forward a pretty good amount, you know. You can put his head down and plus you get him forward, so that's good. You want to kind of be able to get him in a crouching pose, and then you got 360 on the waist. Yeah, it's cool. Uh, Spins really well. All right, the legs go out like that. He can almost do the splits. He can put his leg back like that. He can put his leg forward like that. Yeah. In case he needs to boot somebody. Then he has these double jointed knees here. Yeah, two joints. That's good news. Um, yeah, and then I mean it hits a little bit right there, but it's like nothing. It's not a deal breaker. You can use some of the double joints. That's good. And then you got that much down on the foot. So if you want him to look like he's swimming or flying through the air. And then we got a little bit of up. And then we got rocker ankle, which is very good. Nice to see. Everybody wants rocker ankle. So that's excellent. Yeah, but that's basically it for articulation. I mean, he's an articulated and cool Hulk, man. He's a really good Hulk figure for sure. Like I said, I like this body. I'm glad that they did this one. All right, so what do I think? I think he's freaking awesome. I mean, he is got this awesome green and purple. If they did that on both sides, I would buy this figure again. In fact, if they painted this guy 12 different ways, I'd probably buy 12 of these figures. I really like this Hulk figure. I hope that they keep on giving us more. Come on, Marvel Legends, and hook us up with more Hulk figures. This body's good. Just keep doing this and give it more different paint. So, all right. I will catch you guys on the next episode.
The figure trap.